Hey guys, what's going on? TN.Frank here, coming to you on a little bit more positive note this time because we're doing a knife review. I got in the Opinel number 6 and the Opinel number 10, and we're going to take a quick look and compare it with the number 8 here in the center. And got a cheat sheet here I made up. We'll go ahead and take a look at it. You can see the number 6 there is running a 2 7/8 inch blade. Of course, beechwood handles on all, X90 carbon steel on all, 1.2 ounces. Your number 8 will be running a 3 1/4 inch blade, and it's going to run 1.6 ounces. And then the big number 10 here is a 3 15/16, and it's coming in at a whopping 2.5 ounces. My God, that thing weighs a ton. I jest, of course. That's not bad for almost a 4-inch blade. But yeah, there's our little cheat sheet. Go ahead and take a look at her there to get the specs. And let's go ahead and take a look at the knives. Here's this number 6. And this is a really cute little knife. This would make actually a pretty good pocket knife if you wanted a dress knife to throw in a pair of dress pants or something. And I've not done anything to these. They're right out of the box. And let's just see what kind of sharpness we're going to get here if I can do this here. I mean, look, there you go, man. That's just razor sharp right out of the box. I mean, it's just, it never ceases to amaze me how a knife that costs 12 bucks, yeah, this little 6 is 12 bucks, will just tear it up like that. I mean, these things are razor sharp. And I've not even bothered to strop it any or do anything with it yet. So I mean, that's just awesome. It's a real cute little lightweight knife. I mean, this would do anybody just perfectly for, like I said, a little dress knife, small knife if you're a woman and want to slip a little small knife in your purse or something. Awesome knife for that. Of course, we've all seen my number 8 before. Of course, this is one of the newer ones. It only has the cut on one side. These other two have cuts on both sides, but this one only has the cut on one side. But I have stropped this one a little, so you know, it's just, I mean, it's just razor sharp after a little bit of stropping. So I mean, it just never ceases to amaze me, these little carbon steel knives. I know they always talk about all these super steels and stuff. Hey, these old carbon steel knives that our grandfathers and great-grandfathers had, they were no slouch. These things would hold a heck of an edge. Of course, then we get to the big number 10. This is a good camp knife, I think. It fills the hand well. Almost a 4-inch blade. This would be perfect for chopping up food, preparing a meal or something. If you had to do a little bit of camp work, maybe making a feather stick. Of course, it does have a good 90-degree spine, real sharp. You could use that to strike sparks on your ferrite rods or whatever. But yeah, and it's still lightweight, 2.5 ounces. And right out of the box, of course, there's a rough spot in there I'm going to have to polish out. Going to have to polish it a little bit. But I mean, it'll cut paper. It'll cut paper. So yeah, I get that polished out. But I mean, this is a heck of a big knife too. And it doesn't weigh anything. That's what I love about these. You can throw this in a backpack, not be weighed down. And I'm really impressed with these Opinels. Probably gonna try and get the wine and cheese knife later on. They do make a few other, you know, sizes in between here. The 6 is where you actually get the lock. They got the lock. I believe they started in 55, if I remember, 1955. Of course, the company was founded in 1890, but they started putting the locks on them. I believe it was 55, if I remember right. Someone could correct me on that down in the comments if you want. But the 6 is where you start getting your locks. They have a 7, and then your 8, 9, 10. I believe they still go all the way up to 12, which 12 is a really good size knife. But one last time, real quick, we'll look at these specs, just to kind of give you a gander at them. X90 carbon steel, so it's good solid carbon steel, beechwood handles. But yeah, I just want to throw this out there, show you these knives, and if you're in a market for a good inexpensive pocket knife, they range anywhere from, I think this was 12. We got these at Cabela's, the 8s, for 15. I believe this was only 16 off eBay. So I mean, they're inexpensive, but they're still pretty awesome. So if you're looking for an inexpensive knife, don't pass up Opinel. Makes a good knife. It's like I always say, either we stand up for our rights or we can sit by and watch them go away. You guys have an awesome afternoon. We'll talk to you later. Tennessee Frank out of here.